What's up, Queen? What's up, Princess? How you doing? Viewing.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams.
I didn't see what you just said. It popped up fast enough.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Fields this one at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that.
Boba and about to drink. Oh, Boba. What kind of Boba?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, 79, 18.
Everclear? Oh my God.
First play is to the air. He gets it on the slant. And they will finally
Hot
catch
chocolate
up
allowed
to
to
him
punch.
just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly
You say
on
that.
43-yard line.
You promising
That'll go
patience.
for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10, looking to throw.
Come on, let him throw that.
Start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the massive
That was a
people.
setup.
If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Brought in right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Steelers.
Still sticking with the passing game.
He's just getting away.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So,
That's going to be incomplete. First
I
time
gotta
he's
get
worked
that.
his back way this game, but no results yet.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You got to be ready
Off
for
it.
some contact.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And
Drop
it's a
that shit.
turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake
Oh my
Forest.
God.
Maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first
Yeah,
play
they
winds
got
up
it.
going backwards. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Gets it downfield on target to Gatson. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
Come on.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds a seam
Oh
down the
my
middle.
God.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often
He's
talk
very
about
good on
football
everyone in
field
his
and
class.
special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Sticking to the air here. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds the end route.
Oh my God.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Unbelievable.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a
Just
reason,
awful,
because
just
you're
a
just
bit.
simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll run now on second down. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play.
They're going play action.
There
That
we
winds
go.
up incomplete.
Oh my God, I couldn't get
Small
up.
opening
I
quarter.
got hit up the.
All right, still
Get off
scoreless
it.
through
Get
one
off it.
quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Butker knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Hey, let's go now. Ready, ready.
Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Back to pass on first and 10. That's on target. Puka Nacua. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
They're going to try to throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! The Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion left. They'll throw it here on 1st. He's going deep. Inside the 30.
Really?
And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was
He's gonna throw a pick.
Unsurprisingly,
God damn, you're gonna throw a pick.
Coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. Looking quickly here. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here.
Let's go.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on.
Throwing it again here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a such of the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love.
I'm
Defense
feeling bad
is
this
just
game right now.
infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away in offensive.
I had him beat over top.
You
I
just
threw
feel
a low.
like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Dang.
The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a two-point conversion coming up.
Will line up for the two-point
Keeping
conversion.
it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Rams, nothing.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
From the 6.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to work after throwing the pick.
Oh, come
As the
on.
ball does, and they
Animation.
free, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls
Bad
incomplete this
image,
first half
animations
so
right
far,
now.
it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go.
He's going to throw it.
Yeah.
No, they
That
get
was
it
bad
again.
read on me.
And the
Forcing-
Steelers
that
will
was
take
bad
over
read on
as
me.
he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Caught on the comeback route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Oh, defensive line. Yeah, I got to get there a little bit earlier. God damn.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers go up by 19.
Okay.
Rams, nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold the ready.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Dragon 60. Get up. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. He finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
70 range. 70 range. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate. You got to come
I
through.
threw it right there, and Puka outstretched arms can't get it.
Just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Setting up to throw.
That's, I was like, come on, man.
Great defensive play to jar it loose.
He
Incomplete.
can stop right there and get,
Throw at this
I love
level,
that play.
so much speed and length, you got to be real careful.
And like 3 niggas is literally sitting right there on there.
Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Swerve, catch me,
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready, set.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 back. 60 back.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
What the fuck was that?
It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job
Come
executing
on.
it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote.
My man has Roman.
To the job
Come on.
collectively on defense.
Get the.
It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete.
Hey, yo. This game don't want me to win. That's bullshit.
Where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the
That's
defense. Really
bullshit right there.
No outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Busted play, and this man, the game said, yep,
We've got third down.
on a green pass. Oh,
They'll throw third and long.
this game on bullshit.
Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Throws this one deep down the right side. He's got it deep downfield.
So I can get that.
Down to their 35.
But I can't get the wide open touchdown pass.
Line for another 1st and 10.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Taking a shot towards the end zone. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does.
Nowhere to get on those fucking pass.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side. Our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He caught. You see this shit? This nigga catch that, my nigga can't. That's just so stupid. That shit's so stupid.
And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Keep the star.
This quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock.
My D-line, my O-line can't stack up to that.
Some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number
Oh, my. Oh, why am I getting all these bad little jump
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess.
This shit wild.
Even
This
when you're
keeps
the
on giving me
biggest and
bad
baddest
ass
pass
jump
catcher on the
animations every
roster.
time I
But as a tight end, you're going to be
go for the
disappointed because
ball.
that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for
Like,
those
bro,
undersized
come on, like-
receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's his running back. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 25-yard
Looking in the air here.
Hmm.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. Into the house it goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be
They
just too
literally
much to
do
come
that.
back from.
That shit's
Yeah, if
so
there was any
fucking.
hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. And he might back out there. You better flush it fast.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23.
at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the
Hey,
handoff.
bruh, that nigga just got. He was held and got right off the block as soon as I got
Sawyer
there.
working hard, making the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. 18. Find it. Buffalo 80. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
Let's go. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
Bruh, that defensive line
And their
just.
4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
19 Lion. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's have it now.
Why I get this after this game even before the game?